Hi, I'm Maureen. I'd like to share with you how we went about creating an anthology of the experiences of ordinary people all around the world of the early weeks of the global pandemic of the coronavirus. I had a phone call one day, March, April last year, from my friend Lisa Cronin in San Diego and my brother Peter Leahu in Cornwall in the United Kingdom. They'd both had this idea on the same day of inviting ordinary people from all over the world to submit stories, articles, poems about their experiences of the pandemic. We ended up with 78 different contributions from 30 different countries. All the royalties from the sales of the book will be given to an international humanitarian charity called Bridge 2, which specialises in disaster relief. The book is called With Love Comes Hope, and we've just put together a little presentation to show you how it all came about. Thank you.
Sarah Griffith has worked in disaster zones around the world and is just back from a refugee camp on the Greek island of Samos.
Hey, I live here in Samos 1 year ago in the mountains. This is my tent inside. This food for today for one person.
The voice you're hearing is Khaled. He's a 23-year-old agriculture student who fled violence in Syria. Welcome to Samos. This refugee camp, built to process 600 arrivals from nearby Turkey, is now home to 8,000 people.
Yes, it was really strange. In March, I had a text message from my friend Lisa Cronin, who lives in San Diego in the USA, saying that she wanted to talk to me really quickly because she'd had this brilliant idea that she thought, I'd be interested in. And then, funnily enough, on the same day, I had a message from my brother, Peter Leo, who more or less said the same thing. And so we got together and they both had thought about doing this, collecting the stories, not from celebrities, but from ordinary people all over the world, and having like a chronicle for future generations of what it was like for normal people to experience COVID-19 or coronavirus as it was called then.
Yes.
And and I got involved as well because I know quite a few people all over the place, and we've been working on it since. So that's how it started. It was their idea, the two of them who had the idea. Yeah.
A family and friend affair sounds like a great project. And you talk there about ordinary people, Maureen. I mean, how did you get in contact with people from across the globe? They're those you know, are they?
Well, obviously social media is a great way. I worked as a tour guide, and I worked in many, many different countries, so I had contacts all over the place. I also belong to a training organisation, and through that I know lots of people. But they're sort of online contacts rather than people I've met personally in that case. And I just reached out to them and said, look, we've had this idea. We'd love to hear what it's like in your country. And that was it, really. It was just a question of contacting people I'd met over the years. I've also been a traveller, travelled a lot of places. And then they then reached out to other people that they knew.